Yeah. Good evening. It's the 21st of October, and I'm on a bus traveling from Science Park 2 to Suntec City, and I'd like to find out my current route. So as a user, I'm going to click proceed and try to find information. However, the system won't allow me to proceed unless I turn on my sensors and allow the server to track my position to obtain information about traffic. So now I'm going to turn on sensors from the menu, turn on GPS satellites and return, and then try to obtain information from the system. At this point, the system proceeds. It geocodes the information. In other words, it takes the origin, the destination, converts them to latitude and longitude, and using this information, it contacts the server which I have built to obtain route information from my starting point to my ending point. And once it does this, it displays all the information that it's obtained. So it says to travel from Science Park to Suntec City, it's going to take me 19 minutes for 4 seconds currently. This is the distance and this is the speed I'm likely to travel. And these are all the roads along my path. If I click on any one road, I can obtain the road itself is drawn on a map so that I can see where exactly I am. It'll take a few seconds for the graphics to load, but in the meanwhile I can show you. If you click on these markers that I've drawn, you can get information about that road. Let's just wait for a second while Google loads its images. So here you can see that the road which I clicked on has actually been drawn here. This is the dashboard menu, the one you're most likely to use. The details menu shows me all of the roads I'm likely to traverse during my entire path in sequence. And each of these is color coded to show me how congested the road is, what the average speed, the speed limit is, the estimated time, my confidence in the prediction, and the distance of the road. Similarly, if I click here as well, I can get information about my road and all the distance on the map. The route map view aggregates all of this information and presents it in one wholesome map-related view. The menu option, through the menu option, I'm going to try to show you the entire route overview. In other words, show you everything I've drawn on the map. So at this point, I can see that this is my origin. This is the origin that I'd selected, South Buona Vista Road near Science Park 2, and it draws my route all the way to Suntec City. At various points, you will see that there are little triangles. These triangles show me accidents, roadworks, very specific incidents which I've obtained from LTA, which tell me which affect traffic in an unpredictable manner. So although I've not incorporated them in my algorithm, I've displayed them on the map nonetheless, so that you're aware that when you're traveling from point A to point B, there might be roadworks or accidents along your way. One thing you can do through the option menu is find your current location, at which point the map will zoom to your current location. So let's just wait for a few seconds while the current location loads. At this point, even while the map loads though, you can see that I'm pretty far away from my route. In other words, I've strayed off track. So at this point, what I'd like to do is to reroute myself from my origin, from my current location, instead of from the specified origin, which is Science Park 2. So through the settings menu, I'm going to turn on something called active origin. Once I turn on active origin, based on my refresh frequency, which is the frequency at which data is updated in my system. In other words, if I set 5 seconds, every 5 seconds the system will make a query to the server and update the information displayed. The moment I click active origin, the new origin displayed will not be Science Park 2, it will be my current location. So if I head back, I can see that it's automatically updated. In other words, it's found my current location and it's found my shortest route from this point rather than my specified initial origin. And I can see my new route once again, and this will constantly be updated as I move along. You can see the dashboard has now been updated with the same information. It tells me the route that I have to take to get from my current location to Suntec City, as is all the other information. A few other options. The frequency of the sensors can be updated through this method. So if I set this from 5 seconds to 1 minute, it means that now my location will be grabbed every 1 minute rather than every 5 seconds. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.